Okay, guys, I really want to thank Matt because he allowed me the opportunity to do something I've wanted to do for a very long time, which is a time-lapse prep video. So thank you very much to Matt.
You're welcome.
And we're getting to see us prep some boxes here for Matt's outbound shipment. Now, first thing that Matt did is he labeled everything. So that made life very easy. That's not included in this. Second thing is he put everything in piles. So the stuff on the left is AVP. The stuff right by me that I'm putting in the box right now, where was that going? New Jersey.
New Jersey, Burlington.
Okay. So you can see I've already made my first box. This is 10X, so that took like 5 minutes to make.
He used a pound of tape on that shipment.
I literally used a pound of tape on this.
I don't understand how that happened, but
it happened. We don't want to. We don't need to go too far into it. This is how it happened.
Ring around the rosy.
Now, you can also see I am using 3-inch tape at this point. That'll be important in a moment. You can see I keep my my scale on a little cart, and the display is up on the handle of the cart. Mm-hmm. Now, these are the Oster
rice cookers.
The rice cookers.
And the waffle irons.
Yeah. Now, this was an oversized shipment, so I could make the box larger than 24 inches. That box is about 28 inches tall at that point, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, this is actual proof that Chris does do some prep.
I was very rusty. I was very rusty. But yeah, so I just did Franken boxes on this. I could have probably done like 3 boxes, but these boxes were light. I think they weighed like 25 or 30 pounds each. They didn't even need dunnage.
Yeah, it was just mostly the getting everything into those 2 boxes there for that.
So one of the things I think is important and something that a lot of people don't think about is having a little area to put your stuff. So when I used to prep out of my house, I used to put my stuff out on the back porch as I was done boxing it. So here I am again. Also, we didn't use tables. It would have been a lot easier to use a table, but I didn't want it to show up in the video. Also, you can see I am reusing a Target box here, but I reinforced it. That's really important. Those don't hold up very well, at least not the seams on them.
Yeah, and did you have the Franken box this one? I don't remember.
No, I did not.
Yeah. Notice he marked out all the barcodes.
Yeah, and you're going to put your barcodes over my barcodes tomorrow.
Right. But you should always mark them out just in case there's extra barcodes. Just so you don't want something getting screwy in the mail system. Yeah,
now it's also important. My method here is I was doing it on a piece of paper or a piece of cardboard where what I actually did was I wrote down where the warehouse was, so like AVP. So the first shipment was AYP for Burlington. So I wrote down each box number and then the weight of the box. And that way he would be able to go back and reference that like when we made the shipping labels, which took you only a couple minutes.
Yeah, once I had the weight, and the size of the boxes, and the box numbers, I was easy to go. I did teach Chris one thing. It's been a while since he had to prep. He didn't realize that we had to enter box dimensions in.
I don't have to.
You do.
Not in my account.
I bet you do. I bet you just haven't done it in a while.
Let's go, Kate.
Okay. Because that was a big thing this summer that happened.
Now, one of the things here is I am starting with the largest items, and I'm yelling out to Matt what I'm putting in. So we started with, I don't know what the biggest item was, but we started with the biggest items. I made 4 boxes here.
Yep.
I thought that's all we were going to need. We ended up doing 6.
Yeah. And you see me doing a lot of standing around. I'm actually putting the box contents in.
Yes. So I'm saying like, hey, we got 4 of the Mickey Mouse whatever.
Right.
3 of this. Okay.
And I'm checking, and I'm also letting them know, well, that I should have this many more left based on my inventory. And then I'm running around. I'm checking back and double checking, make sure things are put in properly and our counts are right.
Yeah. And that's a very good thing. You can do that alone. But, I mean, this was only about an hour.
Yeah. You see me walking over to the boxes and looking through my phone real quick. I'm taking pictures of the tops.
Yeah, we'll share those also.
That's mostly just to show how well packed they were, so we didn't need to put any dunnage at all.
Yeah, Matt and I are both Lego champions. This was basically a Lego operation.
Yeah. But if you have extra space, it's always a good idea to throw some dunnage in there.
Yeah.
By dunnage, in case you're not familiar, that means extra paper,
Air pillows,
plastic. Do not use packaging peanuts. Do not use shredded newspaper.
Yeah, they'll damage your inventory if you send it newspaper.
And packing peanuts will really make some Amazon employees really mad.
I will tell you this also. Newspaper actually is a great packing material. If you have a local newspaper, you can get it usually for free or very cheap. They'll give it to you unprinted. So they give you like the roll ends. And I use that a lot.
That is different than newspaper print.
Yeah.
Let's just specify that. Also, really cheap is brown paper packaging material.
Yeah, it's real cheap.
I mean, it comes on a roll. You can get it at any shipping place.
Yeah, so you can see as I'm emptying the boxes, I'm throwing them over to get them out of our way.
Yep. Now, here we're finalizing. Now you'll notice there's still a lot of stuff to be.
Now, real quick, I ran out of tape. Ran out of 3-inch tape. By the way, the box on the bottom of the cart was a box of 3-inch tape. So I just spent about 5 minutes looking for the 3-inch tape, only to find 2-inch tape.
Okay. You'll see some products to the left of the screen and in the on the conveyor belt. Those are actually Chris's products or some of mine that I decided not to prep here because we didn't have time. They're not necessarily needing to be prepped for Christmas. They're just, extra stuff I had lying around.
Now, I picked this here. This is our last box. I picked the wrong size box. So I now made a different size box. Moved everything over.
And then it was the wrong size again.
Well, I Frankenboxed it.
Well, at that point it was the wrong size, so we had to Frankenbox it.
Yeah, I just didn't want to have to break out a big box for really nothing.
It turns out that we probably could have used a large box, but with Frankenboxing it worked. I mean, it didn't really matter.
So as you can see, I'm taping the Frankenbox together. Mm-hmm. Got to give it a lot of tape to hold it together. Up to a pound.
He likes using pounds of tape.
Tape is cheap, man.
Tape is cheap. What is not cheap is your products falling out of your boxes.
So now you can see I'm finalizing these. And as I'm going through, I'm giving him the weights and everything.
Mm-hmm. And just so you know, it is very, very cold at this point in this warehouse. The temperature, in the hour that this took us, the temperature probably dropped 5 degrees.
Yes.
So it's very cold.
Well, listen, Matt, I really want to thank you for the opportunity to have done this video with you. This was a really cool video that I've wanted to do for a while, and I really wanted to do it with 2 people, and I really appreciate you doing this with me and letting me help you do this. We ended up doing 9 boxes altogether, 9 large boxes. Mm-hmm. Those are all going to go out tomorrow. We'll do a UPS shipment, and Kate will label those for you. Yep. And I'm blown away by how this video turned out.
The only thing you have to promise me,
what,
is you don't set it to Benny Hill music.
Oh, I make no promises.
All right.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. I really hope this was helpful.